this anti-stun weapon. There we go. The massive blast pulverizes that guy. Bandit A loses his footing and faceplants. He decides to lay there for a minute. Chop. Checks off being stunned, and then he gets stunned again. You are a klutz. Flip kick. Good work with those bandits. Looks like you just found some loot. You know what to do with it? Tell me. We parked the ship nearby. Oh, okay, they just landed. Click the arrow after gaining loot, and you'll come back to the ship where we'll be able to make something useful out of it. It's our ship, for your reference. Okay. Come here. We'll take the loot you collected and make cool equipment out of it. I can make powerful weapons. Falson will create helpful items. Gazer will summon useful allies. Obtaining loot can be tricky, but it's the only way to become stronger. We're all counting on you. Good luck. Finding the marble container open with a mighty shove reveals a dehydrated skeleton within. One of the bones looks a little different. Caramelized bone. Bear traps. A muddy puddle. A janky tree. Anything else? Let's look at the tree. It looks like there is something stuck in that tree. Let's climb the tree. Ow. Throw a weapon or item into it to knock it down. Which weapon? The rusty sword. I got an old net. Muddy puddle. Doesn't look safe to drink. Probably not. Oh hey, a dangling net. Finds an unfortunate villager tightly gripping something in his hand. Is this a bladed weapon? I still have my sword. That rips open, allowing the villager's corpse to plummet to the ground. Pries bony fingers off a small shimmering object. A sacred locket. It's a key item. That's important. Bear traps? Amputated bandit leg caught in the closed set of steel jaws. Let's not shove our fingers in there. Sword again, help me. Maybe this foot belongs to somebody? Oh, a foot. Alright. Okay, so this is the map. We'll be filling most of this out, as I recall. Forest entrance. We've got a foot and a locket. Healing fluid that we can use out of battle. Ooh, that's a pretty nice item. I think this... a net. Who wants to turn the net? A springy weapon. I'll make a springy weapon that will bounce enemy projectiles back at them, like a trampoline. I could use this sturdy netting to make a ranged trap. Stirs the air with his hand and he swings an invisible lasso above his head. Figuring out what Gazer is going to make is one of the harder things to do. That's pretty situational. I think mostly we're going to be seeing wood armor bandits in here. Nobody with projectiles, but it's been at least 2 years since I played this, so my memory's iffy. Let's let Gazer handle this. Gerbok the Trapper. This Vindel bandit hunter chases down his prey from atop a giant alka beast. Caramelized bone. Gazer can't make anything with the bone. This amber sludge has a strange kinetic property. You could use it in conjunction with the bone fragments to make a gun. Be able to go first twice with this awesome cowboy badge. An awesome cowboy badge? I don't know how you get an awesome cowboy badge out of a sludgy bone, but I think I want a gun. Bone Dart Uzi. Heck yeah. Bandit stands near the edge of the lake, firmly gripping a half-empty bottle of liquid in his hand. Oh, this guy looks good. Take swift notice of you, the bandit howls at you in a drunken stupor. Who are you looking at? You want a piece of me? What you drinking? This is crew brew. 1 pint of this could kill an alka. It doesn't do anything to us Vindel, though. Tell you what, if you can finish a whole bottle of this, I will let you live. Okay. Liquid tastes funny. Then it tastes terrible. Then you can't taste at all. Unloading the contents of your stomach on the grass, you black out for several minutes. You awaken the bandit standing over you with a toothy grin extended between his blackened lips. That was pretty impressive. Here, take my other bottle. You get another craving for it. See ya. And it snorts and takes another swig of his bottle before stumbling off into the forest. I got some crew brew. Empty bottles. Did that bandit really drink all these himself? Bandit graves. Huge patch of thin red gravestones sticks out from the ground. Must have been some sort of battle here. Tree cage. Large cage is camouflaged within the tree. There's enough room for several wild animals, or people. And spine flowers? Small mushrooms and flowers grow in these black vines that protrude from the water. And is carefully picking the vines, as if he's searching for something. Let's approach him. Oh, hello, traveler. Haven't seen you in these parts before. Pay me no heed. I'll be out of your way in a minute. What you doing? Looking for samples of toadstools that sometimes grow on these vines. Though it's disconcerting to find these vines growing this far into the forest, as I've yet to locate any fully grown fungi. It appears that the infestation hasn't yet spread as far as I thought. Perhaps even, it's not too late to contain it. If you would excuse me, I need to get back to my post before someone notices I'm gone. Farewell. And it snatches a few mushrooms from the vines and scurries off. In a murky lake. Something shines up at you from the bottom of this murky lake. Dead fish floating up to the surface suggest that it would be risky to swim. A long weapon? Is my sword long? A lure. Can I go I need to go back to this screen. Maybe not. Hangs two of his fingers over his mouth like vampire fangs. Oh my. Goes both healing and draining properties. Perhaps we can use both to our advantage. You don't really know your opponent until you've eaten them. Sounds good to me. Medicine bottle? Okay, a lure. Falson can't use the lure because we already used him. A lot more than just fish. Beckons you forward with a single hand. Creepy. Feinair the Busty. Okay, what is this? A burning village just outside the forest. Probably the work of the bandits. Okay, I can't do anything with that. I was just curious because I didn't actually look in there before. Nothing else here. Let's drink this. It refills as we go. That guy looks buff. You approach an altercation between the two opposing sides. A powerful villager has burst out of a cage and is going to town on a group of bandits. You gotta help the villager. Look at him. Combining your strength with the villagers, you manage to take down the bandits with ease. As the last bandit lies defeated, the villager turns towards you with a scheming smirk. That was pretty impressive, my friend. Now, are you ready to challenge me? I just saved your life. Indeed you did, however. It was my destiny to die here, since you saved my life. It's now your responsibility to finish me off in a glorious battle. That is the way of the Dauphin. Prepare yourself! The brawny villager's loyalty lies with the deity of the Dauphin. So opponent and then kill them to gain health back. Okay, dokie. Thin, creepy alien in business suit. He lost his mind a long time ago. Okay, Fainer the Busty. A busty Vindel bandit temptress can distract opponents of the opposite. Okay. Stuns all person opponents. Alright. Stun him. She whispered. Now let's shoot him. Bang. Okay, he is pretty buff. Whoa. Shoot him with this Uzi. White bone darts sink deep into his flesh. Picks you up and throws you. You roll a great distance before coming to a stop, taking 9 damage. Punch him. 4. Massive spin kick to his sternum. Punch him again. Pile driver. That's right, it's the pile driver! And he's too busy admiring his muscular body. Fire weapon, that's a wind weapon. The elements are down there. Can't actually show you, but it's like right here. See? There's low, mid, and high damage. There's their stun chances, and whether or not the weapon ends the turn. Items generally don't. Allies usually do. Gonna set you on fire. Oh, he's weak versus fire. Oh no, I'm just gonna punch you. I evaded his massive fist and then punched him again. Finished him off hamster style. A glorious battle. You have earned this victory, my friend. Let's now part ways. Dafoon is waiting for me. He's dead. He has a pretty belt. You take it. Power belt. Shoddy statue. Rusted statue of bandit stands proudly in the middle of the forest. A small plaque. Its base reads Samokaj. Closer. Thin javelin is lodged deep within the statue's heart. Strange electric energy circulates through its shaft, amplified by the statue's iron interior. Although the weapon is slightly loose, it would be unsafe to touch it with your hands. Knock it out with a non-metal or projectile weapon. Shoot it out with the pistol! Javelin is dislodged from the statue. Its electric current mysteriously settles down. Examining the weapon closely, you notice the word Juro carved into the side. Electric javelin. A mass grave. Pit is full of charred bodies. What did the villagers do to deserve this? I don't know. That's pretty mean. There's the broken cage. Bandit cages. Sound of crying from the cage up ahead. Investigate. Whoa, one of these things. I remember these things. Inside the tiny cage lies a creature weeping into its colorful garb, clutching a striped dagger in its hand. Noticing you, immediately leaps to its feet, hopeful gaze focused in your direction. Man, oh, thank goodness you've arrived. My name is Marita, an Excella artist. Been trapped here for several days. Have you come to release me? How would I do that? If you slip in something small between the cage bars, I can use my dagger to carve out a lockpick. Why don't you use the dagger to pick the lock? Afraid not. An Excella's crafting blade is sacred. I dare not ruin it. Okie dokie. Small metal item. Oh. My control A. Oh, it's just -1 use. Simply and efficiently, Martia carves a lockpick from control A. Quick flick of his wrist snaps it into place, swinging the cage door open with the ear-splitting creak. I've done it! With your help, I am free. Well-aimed crossbow bolt nails Martia straight between the eyes. Snorting in satisfaction, a bandit